What up, Isopods? Today we got some free stuff for you. Hopefully, we'll have a better studio soon. I know we're still in disarray. You get to see a lot of the mess. So that bin back there is garbage. That's all garbage that's going out to the curb. This is my mostly dead iris. Okay, not good at irises. We got laundry back there. We got DJ Space Cat is over there. Garbage bags. Yeah, we're looking good. We're doing real good. You can see my Monstero's doing well. Moon is here. Awesome. You can see my Monstero's doing well. You can see the bingo is burrowed. So we're doing pretty good here. We got some stick insects on the way. What else is on the way? I don't know. Maybe some cappuccinos finally. We might have some news on that. Adam, how you doing? So hopefully, yeah. You don't have to be here tonight for the giveaway, but it'd be cool if you were. To quote Matthew McConaughey, shit, it's Biggs. Here we go. Tangent night. Justin. Biggs is going to be blowing up my my Facebook. That must be the Chris that sent me an attachment. So that probably is what it is. Chris sent me another thing that looks like a wee-wee. You bought slugs. What kind of slugs did you get? We're waiting for Kyle to figure out his technical difficulties and to get everybody's name on the list. So it'll be good. So, okay, bye. Moon, are you Chris? Or are you leaving? You just popped in to say hello? What kind of slugs? Melissa Talbot made it. Nice. 3 a.m. wherever she is. Bangkok or something. Well, we're glad you could be here. This one won't be too long. We're not going to talk about too much. We're going to talk about some stuff, though. Just kidding. Oh, thank God. All right. Biggs, what kind of slugs did you get? I know you type faster. Oh, leopard slugs. Okay. You type faster than I can read. 4:30 a.m. Yeah, I wouldn't even be on my show at that time. Did you pay your internet? Mine is freezing? Mine should not be freezing. I have a hard... Well, we're having a storm right now. Chris would be the first to get in this list. Am I freezing, you guys? Am I seizing up on you? Because we thought it was Kyle, but I mean, it's possible. We're having some kind of storm here. It's been raining all day and crappy. But even Disney Plus did it. They grazed the moss on my taint. We were watching Disney Plus, and that usually freezes out if we have a problem. So, 4:30 a.m. Yeah. The only time I did a late one like that was with a guest from Germany or something. Germany or Czech Republic or something like that. I don't remember. I don't let you watch Disney Plus overseas. Well, I mean, it's not that woke yet. They'll get woke enough to get over there. It'll be fine. It'll be good. While we're waiting for Kyle, guys, no, I won't get into it. Never mind. I won't get into it. It's a politics thing. I won't. Not here. I think StreamYard's having issues today. Did you try to stream too, Moon? Moon, what's your actual first name, dude? Calling you Moon is so weird. Even after all this time. After all these years. I never heard the word taint on Disney Plus. You're watching the wrong shows, man. Disney Plus has everything. Alyssa, share away. It's like Alyssa's first time on the show. She's taking over. It's funny. Kyle's Moon is Kyle, too? I do watch more of his show, but you don't say your name that much. I was on another panel and someone was having issues. Yeah, I can see that. Moon is French for ass. Wow! Going hard. You soft launched your site today. Well, that's good news. Did it go okay? Like, I have to get mine together. I have to take the week. Maybe, I don't know, my next day off. That I'm not doing 1,000 things, which is never. Website version of the care sheet is officially in tier 2. Hopefully we fully launched. Okay, cool. All right. Maybe we won't talk about that tonight then. Maybe we won't. I don't think if it's this complicated code section, we knew it would cause issues. Well, good. I'm doing a generic drag and drop for our site. There's another one. I can't think of it. I was hoping Tennyson would be here. Tennyson knows the name of it. It's like a Wikipedia for care sheets. It's not great for info on species. It's not great, but they're getting there. It's a bunch of people got together to do it and collaborated and got some stuff where they're actually posting care sheets. My intention is just Vivipedia. That was it. My intention is to just post links to things, to verified, certified care sheets, web pages. Yep, we're going to drop dragons right on there. It's going to be good. But yeah. Oh, that's not cool. Yeah, it's not cool to do that. That's not cool. I'd have to see some receipts on that one. It's a big claim. I know we do a lot of beef here, but I like to have a little receipts. So, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna be doing a giveaway. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready, Kyle. He's giving me this hand, so we're good. Wax Expo is out of control with the amount of new critters. Someone should have stepped forward and smacked me. Biggs, how's the Scottish hairy cows? How are they doing? I didn't realize you had like a herd. Those horns are terrifying. So Biggs has a herd, apparently, of those hairy Scottish receipts. Hairy Scottish receipts. Cows. Highland cattle. Highland cow. Something. I thought it was just Chewy. I thought it was just Chewbacca. Yeah, I thought it was just Chewbacca, dude. So, wild stuff. 2 calves in the spring. Nice. Chewy's doing good then. All right. We're still waiting. Kyle writes like a grandmother. That's good. I think he's going to put things in a hat. I just got the bird. Kyle got a new bird. Looks pretty dope. Brain and Oscar, Scottish Highlands. That's it. The only reason I know that is from watching Fernando. Is that it? Not Fernando. Ferdinand. Pretty sure Fernando's the grandpa from Encanto, but you tell where I'm at. I'm a big Disney viewer with a 6-year-old. So if anybody has a care sheet or care video on 6-year-olds, like, let me know. I thought it would get easier. I thought kids would learn the rules and kind of roll with it, and they don't. They just don't. They don't know how to do that. So it's pretty wild. Yeah. We're going to talk about, I don't know what else we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the giveaway. We're going to ask Kyle how it is on his business. He's been up and down and getting a thumbs up and a weird face, so we're going to bring him in. So without further ado, Isopods Anonymous, Keeley Boonch.
Hi. Sorry. So I've been writing. I'm still not done writing the names down, but I figured I would come in and just talk. We can talk to you. I'm doing an old fashioned hat style. I don't really like the wheels. I don't like those.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm almost done. I've gotten everyone's name written down twice.
I sent my name in once, like this big though. So
I'm even being nice because I got so much love from everybody on this. Everyone got a double entry. So
okay.
Everyone's getting a double entry right now.
Can you win 2 things, or you win once and you're out? Draw the next person.
I'm just gonna draw the next person and keep going. Well, okay. I think I'm gonna do 3. I'm gonna go ahead and do 3.
3 giveaways.
3 giveaways. We'll do 3 total.
What are we giving away?
So first one grand prize is going to be Cubaris Cappuccinos.
Okay, nice.
I'm going to do those first. Second one is going to be Porcelio Bolivares.
Nice.
And then the third ones we are going to go with. I have a interesting species of dwarf Porcelio. I don't know how to pronounce the name correctly, but we're gonna do those as the third one.
They're a dwarf Porcelio. Give it a shot.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get.
Oh,
That's a weird pronunciation. Porcelio.
Volcanus.
Volcanus Porcelio, dwarf.
Yeah, they're dwarf species.
Nice. Yeah, so I don't know who's freezing. I don't know if it's you or me. But you're frozen for me right now. So, but that doesn't mean much. That means I could be frozen. Let's see. What does this thing mean? This means we got viewers. I'm hoping Porcelio Volcanius. Wrong? Is that it? This is my lap dance. Just a little boppity bop. Yeah, Kyle is super frozen. I don't know what the deal is. They're pretty. Kyle's freezing. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's a pretty good giveaway, you guys. Cappuccinos, the Expanses, and this Vulcanus, whatever that is. I've never seen that, never heard of that, but I'm not as obsessive as I was with learning all the new species because they get, yep, there we go, he dropped out. So there's so many, and there's always like 30 new ones every time you turn around, and I can't keep track of what's actually in the States and what's not because I don't know. I belong to some of the groups that are like in Thailand or Vietnam or wherever they're getting them. So they post their pictures, and I don't know if it's like something I need to see or not, if it's something that's here or not. Here we go.
My internet shut off. That was really weird.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That'll cut you right out.
Yeah, it went. I was like, wait, the screen went black. What's going on? And then all of a sudden, I was like, oh, my internet's not working.
Yeah.
All right, I'm almost done. There was a lot more names than I anticipated when I got on there.
In the thing? I mean...
Yeah, I think 121. We got up to 121
promoted the
entries.
crap out of it.
Yeah,
here's the thing, guys.
I had to double it.
Full disclosure, I am in on the drawing. If I win, I'm very excited. That's all I'm going to tell you. So, I'm not scheduled to win. I just won some stick insects from, I won them for $20.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, nice. Somebody's going to send me 4 bud wings. So, supposedly they're pretty chill when they're adults. They don't mind being handled, and they're just chill. Porcelio 404 bud not found. Very funny. Biggs is here for the lap dance, so we'll have to get on that later. It's a good thing you like them chunky, Biggs, because that's all we got, man. That's all Kyle and I can do for you.
Yeah, man. I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2", like 255 right now. So.
Yeah, the only thing I offer is with the lap dance, I got boobs on my back now, so we're good to go.
Although I am in a kickball, I'm in an adult kickball league. Our first game's tomorrow, so I'm doing that to stay in shape.
I mean, that'll be a shape. I'm sure there's some guys in a shape in that group.
We used to do it. Yeah, we used to do it a long time ago, like 3 or 4 years ago, but then we all became parents. But now we're like, hey, we're getting old, and we can't. Yeah, I don't want to die. I don't want to die early, man. Got to stay active.
That's the price of laying pipe. I tell you. Round is a shape, Jedi. It's my favorite. It's my favorite shape. I got in trouble today for posting about things that elevate your blood pressure because I mentioned one of them was sex. And my wife was like, why'd you have to post that? And I was like, it's common sense. It's not a surprise. Like, I feel like if your blood pressure doesn't rise during the act, like, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it really wrong.
Probably.
So, and you're being very lazy about it. So don't do that.
Oh.
Don't do that, folks. Did you see me toss 2 effects to my fish into the 100-gallon? I don't know what else to ask you. Are you close to being done? Are you good?
Bro, I thought I was, but then it just keeps scrolling. Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm 20 away. I'm 20 away.
20 away. All right. And I'm pretty sure you're basically coloring. Did Moon leave?
That would be messed up if I was just sitting here scribbling on my book this like whole time and I was already done and ready, wouldn't it?
Then at the end, you're like, "Look at this! Look what I made!" Be so
funny. Make sure I get my new light in the background.
My mom's gonna put this on the fridge. Yeah, that was from Ken Ung, right? From S&J Terrariums.
S&J Terrariums hooked me up. I love them.
I'm excited to see them. Team Dad Bod. I'm so proud of my Dad Bod.
Me too. I'm trying to lose it though. I'm trying to get back into shape.
Yeah, I mean, you're
I
still
was
young.
I was 215 when I had my first kid, and then I was like 278 last month.
Man.
But I've been active the last month, and I lost like 20.
See, I was 280 when I had my kid. I'm down to 264 now, something like that. So that's good. Fluctuates.
It's getting
It fluctuates.
hot, dude. It's humid here too, man. So.
Oh, we didn't get that. We got. What can you tell me about the town Chinoa? You're down in Normal, aren't you?
Me?
Yeah, aren't you in Normal, Indiana?
I'm in
or
Champaign.
Illinois?
No, I'm in.
Oh no, you're not
I'm in
Normal.
Champaign.
So you don't know anything about Chinoa.
My wife works in Bloomington when she goes to State Farm, which is right next door to Normal. No, to Normal? Bloomington is basically Normal. They consider them. It's called. They say Bloomington Normal. Yeah, and like Champaign Urbana is what to
That's
Bloomington
where ISU
Normal
is, right?
ISU is in Bloomington. Yeah.
You can raise your heart rate pooping. I started to see stars. The other day. I had my daughter bring in the blood pressure cuff. I was worried. You worry about stuff like that, man. You gotta.
You're pushing too hard, dude.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta get that out.
Let me rip all these. Let me rip these pages out and cut them up.
Abby Manali. It's hot boy summer. We're not hot boys though. We're just sweaty boys. Frank's here. Hey, Frank. Can't stay. Just came to say hello. Frank, are you in the drawing or what? Biggs. I don't know if you're a pair, Biggs. Kinda. I was going through video clips of me and Biggs at the shed, or the shed aquarium, and laughing so hard because it's that thing like you had to be there. It was all the little videos. I kept thinking it was the same tank, and then I started looking at the videos again. These little like 1 minute, not even video clips of
thanks, baby.
This same kind of fish. What was that fish, Biggs, that we kept seeing in every tank? They had like 10,000 of them. They were everywhere. They were in every like South American tank, and then they were like later on. When you go with somebody like Biggs, the aquarium, the mad aquarist, he'll tell you, like, not only does he know everything about the fish that are in the tanks that you won't see on the little dumb signs, he tells you, like, why this fish is in the wrong tank, and these two fish would never meet in the wild, and yada, yada. It's fun.
Sounds just like me.
Yeah, but by, like, the 75th tank, you're like, yeah, man, I get it. Like, none of these fish are where they belong.
That's why my wife doesn't like going anywhere with me or doing anything.
Let me suspend disbelief. Yeah, like the zoo or stuff like that. Like when I'm at the zoo, I get real. I started interrupting other parents for telling their kids lies.
Me so ignorant. Bad. I'm so bad about that. Oh my! We'll be watching like a TV show, and I'll pause it and be like, "Did you see that?" And my wife will be like, "What? What?" I'm like, "This is so unrealistic," and I'll pause it and go back. I'm like,
"Oh my god! You got to suspend disbelief in movies. You're at that age. Where you're like, this isn't real. I'm mad about this."
Yeah, but when they're going for such realism, like we're watching House right now, and in the first early episodes of House, they just walk in the room and there's a drawer full of syringes, and they just pull out and inject into the patient. Like, come on! Like,
they just have the right drugs in the room. Like it's not on a crash cart or something.
Ever happened?
Yeah.
Ever?
Yeah. Like a whole pharmacy in each room.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this guy's a junkie. We got to treat him with this. Oh, good thing we have a box of them right here.
Yeah, a whole already preloaded syringes just for his body weight.
Biggs is still working on that video. Look at that. I haven't seen it. I've been waiting, Biggs. It's been like a year now.
I'm going to start building my 40 gal dart frog tank. I almost started it today, but I talked myself out of it.
Who's your dart frog guy?
I'm gonna order them from I don't know who yet, but I want to get the mint terribles.
Nice.
The trebles. Those look really cool to me, and they get really big. I like them because they get so big.
Oh, but I'm gonna do a 40, and they look good.
Well, I'm gonna do a 40 gal breeder setup, so I want at least like 2 males and like 4 females. It'll be nice and loud.
Are they?
Is it 10 gal per frog? Is it 10 gal per frog?
It depends on which angry ass frog keeper you ask. So you're gonna have to ask a lot.
I'm gonna do a big old 40 gal breeder, so I at least want like 1 male, 2 females. But it's gonna be a big, cool tank, and I decide how I want to build it, and then I decide against it.
There's all kinds of ways to do it, man. So
it's the lid part that I don't know how I want to do. I think I'm gonna do a plexiglass and get it cut and fit, and then drill a nozzles on the top so I can just plug a fogger straight into the top of the acrylic.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I hear people doing. So that's perfect. Come here, you. I still have loose ants from that giant.
But it's expensive. Oh, geez. From your suspended garden?
Yeah, we had like it has live plants. So one of the pothos leaves grew past the ant barrier, and they were like, "Woo!" And when I got home, there was thousands all over the place. So I started collecting them bit by bit, and then I was just like, I got the shop vac and said, "Forget it." I felt kind of bad, but at the same time, they kind of needed to be culled down a little bit. So I'm like too good of an ant keeper. I get too many. So it'll be time to do that again. So the good news is they get angry and don't know any better, so they run straight into the vacuum when you start to cull. They run at it to attack it, and then it's over for them. So, which is fine. It's horrible to say that, I think, out loud, but you have to do it. You know, people feed stuff rats and whatever else, so that's fine.
Yeah, right. I mean, if it might run into it in the wild and eat it, I don't see why not.
Right?
That's how I feel.
So if it would eat it if it ran into the wild? All right, are we good to go? Are we good for the first one?
I'm about to do it right now. I'm cutting the last set. I'm sorry.
We like to keep things professional here. We like to keep things professional and prepared.
This is my first giveaway. It's free stuff. I'll be way better prepared. I have had such a busy week. I'm full-time daycare right now for both kids. I've had both the kids all year.
You must be pulling your hair out of your head.
I am exhausted.
It's not. Like, you think it's going to be fun, and it's just...
It's not.
It's just not, dude.
It's not fun.
Wait till they start to read. Here's the thing about kids. Like, every time they do something new, Kate DeJonge, she's off work. Did you enter the contest, Kate? Because we already cut the last names. It's too late if you didn't. I'm sorry. We're not waiting for any more.
I'm cutting the last 3 right now.
So, yeah, you have kids, and then they say their first word, and you're like, oh, my God. And then they say it 5 million times because you reacted so well.
Yeah.
And, then it's like, dude, no one cares. You can say hi. That's fine. Yeah, I'm daddy. All right, I get it.
What's your kid's favorite word right now?
I mean, she's 6, so it's whatever word she wants.
She's
reading now, so.
Mine's 4, and she is obsessed with the word butthole, and I have no idea why. Yeah,
it's
her favorite word. It's her favorite word.
I wonder. I miss you both so much. Well, Kate, here's the good news. Somebody recently asked me how long my shows go because they want to come on, and it's another Kyle, actually, Kyle Sterling. He's the guy that I go to his house and see his crazy collection. So he's going to show me how to do outdoor setups for your herps. He's got a couple different methods.
Getting them set up on the
get them set up. You're pulling them out already?
Yeah, I'm pulling 3 of them. I got 3 right here in front of me right now.
That's not how we do things, but I mean they're already out, so I don't want to be like put them back. It's your show. It's your contest. But anyway, he asked me how long I do shows, and I was like, I think the longest is like 2 hours. Here's the thing. Every time I've had you on, it's gone 2 hours. Every time you've been on the show. Yeah, you.
Sorry.
It's been 2 hours. So.
All right, we're pulling this first name. You ready?
All right, here we go. We got the first one.
Scrambling them up. First one out.
All right, here we go. What is this for? Wait. What is this for? What is this for?
This is for the cappuccinos. This is for the cappuccinos. It's for the cappuccinos.
Guys. This is a 50 count.
I pulled 2. One's face down. So no, it's a 10 count. Gee whiz. So we have Ashley Sherrod, I believe is how you pronounce it.
Ashley Sherrod. I don't know who that is.
Is who won the cappuccinos. I'll message them on Facebook too. And then we got Rose and Marion winning the Bolivares.
All right.
And then hang on, let me get one more.
Ladies' night tonight. Look at this.
One more. Oh, Mary B with the third one. We're gonna give the Porcelio Volcanus to Mary B.
Another. Look at that. That was really fast. All right, guys. Great show. We'll see you next week.
Oh,
my God.
I like that way better than the wheel, even though I had to sit there and draw all those out and cut those out. But I'll message those people on Facebook, especially if they said they didn't tune in.
Oh, I hear you.
Anything. But
Who's
yeah,
this?
I got those three. I'm gonna put those three right here.
Yeah, so Kyle, we're gonna go on. Kate's an adult child. The thing about kids is, oh my God, Kate is here. That's how bad I am. Oh, Moon's out. That was so fast. That was way too fast, dude. Next time we do a giveaway, I'm gonna pace it for you. I'm gonna pace it for you.
That's fine.
That was crazy. Yeah, save the names. Obviously,
I got them right here on my notebook.
You know what's up. You know what's up. But Kyle wants to do like a 3-hour episode, and I was like, "Nah, man, we're not gonna do 3 hours. I don't know what you think, but that's pretty rad." So that's from Kyle, right over at S&J.
That's Kenneth.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
I like them a lot. I have one behind my monitor too.
Very cool. Okay, everybody's making the jokes tonight. This is good.
Well, first you were like, I'm going too slow with cutting the names and all that, and then you're like, I drew too fast. I don't know what you want from me.
We should have done a rehearsal. I could have cut up some of those names. I could have cut some up.
Oh my God, that took me forever. It was such a process. No, the next one I'm gonna do way more. This was just to see how it would go. I didn't expect so many people to want to participate.
I mean,
there was a lot, 121 likes and then 60, 70 comments.
You never said what you were giving away either. That was the best. It could have been like, all right, we got
Pronosis,
Armadillidium paracai, we got Pruinosis, and Dilatatus.
I wanted it to be something a little fancier, just a little bit.
I mean, those are pretty solid species. I don't know what that Vulcananus is.
They look really cool. They're apparently you can.
I gotta look it up.
There's different locales.
Is it Porcelio?
Yeah, Porcelio, yeah.
Vulcanatus. Volcanius.
Yeah. So how it would be spelled.
I don't know. Did we check with the boss? Let's see. Is this orange one? Is it
has
orange?
But yeah, Carlos has an orange locale of them that he has, but mine are grayish blue color with orange and white butts.
Okay. Here it is. All right, let's see. Is this what you're talking about?
Very similar, yeah, but mine are flip-flopped with the colors. Yeah, those look like lavas.
They look like lavas. These are scabers, yeah. This looks like a Porcelio, but yeah, these are just scabers.
Here, I'll tell you how to spell it. It is.
I mean, isn't that how you spell it right there?
I can't see that little ass text. I'm sorry. VUL.
Yeah.
CANIUS.
Let's try that. I've been told that that's the wrong way to spell it, but let's see. Oh, is this it?
Yes. Now that's like Carlos has that locale of them. Mine are flip-flopped in color forms. Okay. That one looks like a tie.
I think I clicked something else. Son of a... Okay, let's see. Oh, this one looks cool.
Yeah, that's what Carlos's look like. His look really cool.
Okay.
But mine are flip-flopped on the color spectrum. They're gray. They're gray and white bodies with a white butt, or gray and orange with an orange butt.
Very cool. So who you beefing with right now? You got any beef?
I don't got no beefs. We can't beef.
Doing that.
We can't do beefs.
So what is the point? What was the point of this giveaway? Like, wasn't there something that kicked it off?
I just realized I was on my page and everyone's been giving me really good reviews, and then I noticed I was like, wow, I'm over 3,000 followers.
Oh, all right.
On the page. So I was like, wow, I should probably give something away for all this love and bring awareness. And then I grew like 200 followers in the last week because of it. So I just need to get more. I need to do that more often and
do more
show the love back. Yeah,
gotta do it. You gotta do it.
I think next when I've been talking, I want to do something really nice and do like those lights, the light behind me.
Yeah.
Do a couple custom lights and builds with Kenneth, and we're gonna do a collab giveaway on that kind of stuff.
Is he
It's in the
down by you?
works.
Is he like
He's
in
up
your
he's up
area?
by you. He's up by you.
See, I thought so.
Yeah, he's up by you guys.
We're gonna meet up for real on at NARBC in Schaumburg.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna come up there and see you guys. He has a
like
table.
a lot of people. Yeah, I know. I saw his table at Tinley, and I was meaning to talk to him. But when I want to talk to somebody at Tinley to get them meet them and get them in the show, every time I want to talk to somebody specific, oh yeah, this shirt's so dope, you guys.
I like that.
It's old timey. It's like old timey. Oh, I love Futurama so much. But yeah, every time I meet somebody at the show, they're talking to a customer, and I'm not, you know what I mean?
That's hard.
I don't want to interrupt them.
Those shows.
Yeah, I'm not buying anything. Like, give them the time with the customers. That's why they paid for the table. So, and I believe Ken was by himself at the time. So, yeah. So there was a blue tongue skink guy I wanted to talk to, and he had like cool gray ones.
When is Schaumburg?
July 13th to 14th, I believe.
Man, I need to set this tank up then. Well, we were at Lowe's, and they had in the organic section, they had terrarium plants.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, man, these bromeliads look really good.
Bromeliads?
Yeah.
I love you, man.
How do you pronounce it?
Bromeliads.
Fuck that. Bromeliads. I was like, man, these look really good. And now I want to build the tank. And
I need to message Russ. I need to message Russ to log in and do like subtitles for you. It's the best. What I want to see, so we have, when you say stuff like bromeliads, we have listeners from South Korea and Bangkok now. That there's enough that it shows up in my stuff now, and so in my like analytics. So I want to know what it looks like when we talk about Porcelia vulcanus, and then I pronounce it 4 different ways. Like, I want to know what their subtitles look like.
Yeah, that would be it. Because doesn't YouTube generate auto generate captions? It does,
and the fact that it would auto generate it in other languages is amazing.
That's pretty crazy. Some good technology.
Yeah. What day will you each be at NARBC? I'm going to be there both days. Not open to close. I'll probably be there close to open because I don't like walking 2 miles to my car. But right, bring my wife's mobility scooter.
You need to get hydraulics on that for her.
That thing is so dope. It's so fast. And fast. I want to put like bumper car things on it, so I just take people's ankles out. Like, because people don't get out of the way. Let me tell you guys, if you are ever out and you see someone in that mobility scooter, I used to be the guy that would look at them and be like, "You can friggin' walk, like, you lazy ass, like, get up." That's what I get for judging people. Fungus net right down the esophagus. Anyway, so if you see the mobility scooter, just give them the right of way. Just give them the right of way. They're already having a tough time, so you don't have to jump in their way. People, what I found out, since now we use them, people will walk right in front of you. I don't use it, but they'll walk right in front of you and stop. They'll look you dead ass in the eye and stop in front of you to do so for like almost no reason, or they'll cut you off. I almost got a fight in the Brookfield Zoo because this guy ran right in front of my wife.
Gee whiz.
He had a stroller with a little baby in it. And I was like, nice, yeah, just walk in front of people. I was like real loud, and he turned and looked, and he's like, oh, I don't even know what you're talking about. I was like, you're going to be talking from the ground in a minute.
You know what's funny is I thought to myself, I sure hope there's not more than one Mary B on this list.
Is there?
I don't know. I'm going through right now to check.
Put spikes on the mobility scooter hubcaps.
That's what I was going to say. Put the wheels. Yeah, we get the wheel spikes on them.
Like the semis have that just like spin, chew up someone's ankles. Oldest is in the teen years, so it's getting challenging to get her to spend quality time. She's in the parents are embarrassing phase. Oh, I wish I had a time machine, Kate, because I'm going to be so embarrassing for my daughter.
Oh, me too.
It's going to be so bad.
I'm going to be awful.
Oh, she's probably going to run away. And then she'll come back after a while. She'll be like, Dad, you weren't so bad. I'm like, I know. Now let's get you tested.
All right. There was only one Mary B. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but
Sweet. Just Mary B. Let's spell it right when you mail it.
Bucci. Yeah, Bucci.
See, if you're watching this, and probably Bucci.
That's what I
If you're
figured. But
if you're watching this and you won, message Kyle. Message Kyle. Get him that money.
I'll be sending out messages in the morning.
Auto caption drives me nuts. It's terrible when it comes to names. Yeah, it is. In English, the auto captions are bad. So I can only imagine how we translate in like whatever South Korean is that the language? I don't even know, or like Thai or Hindi or whatever. Like we've got a good fan base in India too. I think like 4% of the viewers are in India right now.
Damn.
So yeah, namaste if you're watching, and you watched last week. Namaste. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. I can't wait for any RBC, but we're gonna get a table there someday. Someday.
It's too expensive. I can't do it. I can't afford it. That's
you gotta go in with like 5 people. That's all.
Because all I have is the isopods and the dry goods. So like maybe if I had like lizards or something, I could like
get those cards printed up. Yeah. If Ben can go there with just isopods, he's got like the smallest table you ever saw.
Yeah, but his product's worth more. That's the key to that.
I don't know about that.
You go to Ben's table and you can get isopods no one else has.
Right, but no one's else bred them because like they're not breeding in the U.S. yet. You know what I mean? Like he's got them.
Yeah.
But are they going to do the job? So like yours are tried and true and captive bred. CBB captive bred, baby.
I think his are CBB too.
$350 for the table. Oof.
$350. Oh, golly.
That's for the weekend, though. That's 2 days. That's 2 days. Biggest show. It's one of the biggest shows in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got.
I did pretty good at the little Bloomington show here.
Okay.
I can't complain. I did pretty good for. I think the table was like $40. So.
See, there you go. Those are the ones I sneak into. I'd be like walking at the door, like, "Hey, I'm with Isopods Anonymous. He's my boss. I gotta bring in this." That's what I did with Scott when Scott was at a show.
That's hilarious.
Isopod freak. Yeah, I told him at the door. I was like, Scott's my boss. He asked me to bring, or he's my coworker. He asked me to bring these Excedrin for him. He's having a migraine. Can I just pop in there and get it to him? And they looked at me and they looked at the other person. They're like, "Yeah, go ahead." And I skipped in there. I was like, "Wee!"
There was a vendor door for us at the Bloomington one where you could go in and out.
This was like, it was so funny. I scammed my way into like a $4 show. It was like it's like $4 to get in.
So
and I was like, not paying that.
So look, we gotta make sure we keep this under 2 hours, okay? I don't want to get made fun of. We're already at 38 minutes.
No, we got a ways to go. You're a champion. You're my marathon guest, apparently. I had no idea. You were the 2-hour guy.
That's funny. We're probably the least viewed too. That's what's funny.
I think at NARBC, as far as I know, talking to Ryan Marshall and a couple other vendors, that the cost is the $350 is per 10 by 10. And then you'll get the guy next to you who literally moves your table in 6 inches so they can have your 6 inches. I would be flipping tables. I offered to flip the table of the guy next to Marshall Arachnids. I did speak loudly about the situation right next to the people that did it and got some dirty looks and some like shamed, like, but yeah, we didn't resolve that. We didn't resolve it. They're double booths, end caps. I think it costs more depending on where you're at too, like where you're at in the show. There's no way you have fewer viewers than me. I have a look, but I wouldn't watch me. I didn't even know you had a channel, Jedi. Toss up a link, Jedi. Toss up a link. We'll all sub. All 11 of us.
I'm peeling the sticker off my keyboard.
Yeah. There's so many people get like 7 tables too, or like Josh's Frogs. I don't even know how much they get. Like their spaces.
Oh yeah.
Gotta cost them thousands of dollars. Square. Yeah. They have like a percentage of the floor space.
The center. That's it. Yeah, they were dead center last time. At
Yeah.
Tinley, they were dead center.
Yep. That's where we met. We were like, hey, well, we tried to. Like, hey, I'm at
No, we
Josh's
did.
Frogs. All right, I'll be right there. And then you
Oh
weren't
yeah.
there. And then they were like, where are you now? I'm over here. Where's that from Josh's Frogs? Away from it. I don't know. It was so hard to meet up with you. Actually meet up with
I have
you.
80. Well, we met
Yeah.
up. We were in line together for a while, and then you're like, "I'm gonna go over here."
We
And I was
were.
like, "I'm gonna go over here." And
That's what's
then
hard about
I have
going to a show.
ADHD, so
Yep. That's what's hard about going to a show with another collector and like enthusiast. I'll say enthusiast.
Mhm.
Because you want to go see what you want to see. And I can only be patient with the
yeah,
other
I
person
don't
for
give a
so long.
I don't care about what you want to see. That's my problem. and
Somebody was
I'm
like,
here to
yeah.
see what I want.
At the last one, somebody was like, why didn't you bring your daughter? And I started laughing. I was like almost going to cry. I was like, are you crazy? Tanner Steinbrook brought his kid to NARBC. And I love his kid. It was a nightmare. I was with him like 20 minutes, like, hey, man, I'll see you later. I got to go. Because it was just having this. It was like 4. He's like 3 or 4 years old. Didn't want to be there. Was
hard.
way past, his limit. Yeah, Kate Jedi's been on here. We talked about something goofy. Did we talk about something serious? I don't remember. Jedi's been on twice, I think. Yeah, look into it. But NARBC is booked like a year out. So,
yeah, usually a year or two
you're looking at probably 2026 now, unless someone cancels. There's like a wait list. But I don't know how you would cancel. There's probably like no refunds and stuff. But it's a big one. If you guys are going to go, we're going to post more about it before we go. So we can maybe do a meetup or something and just high fives and whatever else. I just had your Isopods Anonymous shirt on the other day.
Nice. I need to get more made. They're just really expensive.
They're like a thick cotton, but they're super cozy.
Yeah, I like the color comforts, but I don't like DTF. I got silk screen printed.
The DTFs? So what's DTF again?
I don't like the direct to fabric.
Oh, got you.
Direct to fabric.
Speak clearly. Just so you know where we're at. That's where
they are called DTF shirts, though. That's what they're called. They're called DTF.
They better be real soft. That's all I'm saying.
I worked at a shirt printing company, and this, like I said, this is a silk screen. This is like actually on the print machine.
And you're not just making your own?
No, God, they're so expensive. They're so expensive.
Oh, the gear?
I have a buddy. First you got to order the shirts, and then for this one, this took 3 screens to print. So you had one screen printing the black, probably the black AI, one screen printing the black, like these separations, and then another screen that was bare for the white to come through.
I know how hard it is to get the shirts right on other things. I'm about to order some stuff from the Fourth World.
Okay.
Fourthworld.com has a thing where you set the price.
I have a buddy now who's actually just open. I worked with at that company. He just broke off and started his own printing company. So I'm about to give him an order soon. But
heck yeah, hook it up.
It's like, because my logo is pretty easy. Like I said, it's either 2 or 3 screens. He said. Okay. You got to pay to burn each screen.
Yeah.
And then
once they have them, right? They could have them for.
Yeah, but most companies don't keep them. They keep the file. So it's so easy, quick and easy to like recoat and print a screen.
Okay.
They just go into this chemical bath and you pull them out and dry them, and then they're ready to reburn.
Check out the Asian market nearby, Mitsuwa Marketplace. I'll have to do that. I'll be there all day. I got the hall pass to go all day, both days. I'm not gonna.
Not gonna,
because I'll be crabby. It's gonna be hot and people stinking and.
Okay. I was really glad I could hop on here and do my giveaway, but I have to use the bathroom.
Oh,
So,
well, we could cut it short. So
you can stay on, but you can just take me out. I'm
I'll
gonna
take
dip,
you out.
everyone.
So you go take a break. That might be the first bathroom break in show history. I remember cutting one short because of the bathroom. I want to check out this Asian market. Do they sell food? Like, can you get like stall food kind of there? Yeah, pull a Grateful Dead and vend in the lot. See how that works out for you. I don't recommend it. Get some sales lined up beforehand and meet people maybe. Food court, grocery store, bookstore. Oh yeah, I gotta go there. Excuse me, guys. I'm getting bad fungus gnats from these open terrariums in this freaking thing behind me. So my orange vigor are just exploding in this thing in population. So that's kind of cool. Soba? Is soba like boba? Creeps? Creeps? What? Do you mean crepes? Or do you mean there's like creepy dudes in there? That's too funny. What were we saying? I'm trying to work on a new formicarium idea. So it's something I'm working on, one that's like adjusting like DIY stuff to make the DIY setups easier to connect and disconnect and all of that. I'm working on it with Eddie Lopez. And then I need to get a hold of somebody. If anybody out there knows of someone with the laser cutter guys that you can cut whatever shape you want in like plexi or thin wood, cork, please let me know. I'd like to get a hold of someone who can do that and see if we can design a thing and see what that might cost. Get some ideas on what it might cost to come up with stuff. Soba is noodles. Okay, good. Get some rove beetles, helps a bunch with fungus gnats. Eats the larvae, they fly, so they get a zapper for the flying ones. That's a lot, Sandy. Oh, no, I'm not. That sounds great, but I'm not doing that. I guess I already have I could already just get a zapper, right? Or that little fan thing with the sticky tape on the bottom. Just put it right in Bingo's setup. Max, she was out this morning. I thought she'd be out now. Usually she hears me going and comes out because I was going to get her out tonight. She's been so fun lately. So I'm going to get her a thing outside where we can set her up to hang out outside for a little bit. She's burrowed. She just ate real big yesterday. So that's pretty much her jam. She goes underground. She eats her meal. And then she hangs out in suns for a while. And then she goes underground. There's an underground heater in there as well on the top of the whole underneath of this thing is wild. So there's the bottom of a 55-gallon tank. Under that is an under tank heater. So, and then there's sand on top of that and dirt, obviously. And so she'll go next to it, actually. She'll go next to the whole thing and sit up on it. And there's gravel underneath. So there's like this much space between the actual heater and the gravel. And then there's obviously the glass that it's on top underneath. So I thought it was really genius. So there's like aquarium gravel under there. So then that gets warm and radiates too throughout the whole bottom, basically. So it keeps the whole bottom at like 75 maybe. And then right there at the heater is like 90, 85 to 90. And then under here, directly under the lamp, gets to like 95. So she stays to the side of that and just lays up against the rock there. Yeah, she's hiding. Until I got the roves that my fungus gnat mess cleaned up about 95%. Oh, that would be dope. What would eat the rove beetles? Would jumpers eat the rove beetles? Because we're definitely getting jumpers here soon. I joined a cool group that has custom setups. They do like a little dollhouse setup, or they're not natural, but whatever. It's a jumping spider. I think they'll be excited to see just whatever. I imagine as long as they're fed and it's something interesting for them, like that, they're down. So I want to do a Lego, obviously. I want to do a Lego setup. So I have cool ideas for that. The one I saw that I'm stealing the idea, they cut a hole. It's a plastic dome thing, and it's basically upside down. So the lid is at the bottom. All the stuff is glued to the lid. And then there's, I'm going to use Eddie's vents. So there's the vents in the side. So cause I guess they need it pretty dry. I didn't know that. I think I probably oversaturated mine last time. And they have the Lego door cut into the front of it. So as long as I can get it to latch better, like I would worry about the latch coming loose or something. But if I set that up and then set up maybe, that was the other idea, is Lego windows with the screen in it as the vents, that might be fun. Oh, they're very tiny. Okay. Yeah, they're very tiny. Then I'm not too worried about it. I probably have rove beetles down here. I got a couple of tanks, a couple of setups that got, not tanks, but a couple of my bins have carnivorous mites in them now. And I think that's what, I can't find any more woolly mammoths, the woolly mammoth springtails anymore. I think that the babies got eaten by the carnivorous mites, which is frustrating because I need to get a whole new sterile bin to get them again from Ryan, because the woolly mammoth springtails are the coolest springtail. I don't care what anyone says, so don't say no. Well, there's probably cooler ones for you, but the woolly mammoths, they're big, they're hairy, they're brown. It's a great common name. I'm not even going to try to do Latin names for the springtails because they're ridiculous. The name is so much longer than the creature. So, yeah, not great. But, yeah. We're going to be doing a lot of changes soon down here. What was the other thing? Tried hard to get Laura from Smugbug into our D&D group. So that would be fun. To let her crazy ass just be crazy and talk smack and be funny. So we're going to be doing that. That's a project we're working on as not a live stream, but a streamed Dungeons and Dragons funny thing where everyone's animals or animalish. Yeah, it'll be cool. There are any more winners. So we're just going to go a little bit longer. Do you guys have any questions? Do you guys have any? I asked what people want to see in the ISO Buddies group, and I got like 3 responses. So what kind of stuff do you guys want to see on the show moving forward? Like more of. I kind of can see like what people are tuning into and stuff. More. So I kind of get what the vast majority wants. And I get that people think that this is just an Isopod show, which is sad to me. But, it is what it is. Pretty sure that was a ghost, right? If it blurs like that, a ghost went in front of the camera. Was that it? But yeah, I just want to give more content to you guys that has, let's see. I don't know if I can kick him or not. His device disconnected again. But yeah, I want to give you guys some more of what you want to see, because we've gone in a couple different directions recently, which I think is good. I like the diversity of it. I like to do the different things. For me, anyway, I think it's great to be able to do the different things, keep it a little more fresh, talk to some more people. If you have some people you want us to talk to, Kate, love you. Sorry, this isn't like the most involved episode, and you finally got to see it. So I get Kate wants us to be on Saturdays, which would be nice. I don't know if we're horning in on somebody else's spot. So I'm usually pretty busy on Saturdays and like to take it for myself. So, but this seemed like a good thing to try to do some giveaway. Because, we want to give stuff away. I want to be involved in that. Honestly, I just wanted to give Kyle a spot to do it live. So, thinking that people will show up. More stuff on the cutting edge of the hobby, innovations, bioactive stuff, and uncommon critters. I love doing the cutting edge stuff. I love seeing the new but I don't stay involved enough to see the new. So like some of the new like innovations are hard for me because it's like, is it necessary? Is it really? I hate working Monday 2:30 to 11, Monday to Friday. Yeah. Is it really necessary? There are some things that are like, is this a good idea? I think some of the items that we use for isopods would be better purpose to other hobbies. Like using for isopods, that's fine, but I don't think that's where they should be. I don't think that's their home. I think isopods are like that cool bridge animal that you can use so many other things from so many other hobbies for the isopods, but those things aren't really geared to them specifically. I don't know of a thing that would be geared to isopods specifically. So, discussion about the evolution of the hobby. Did we do that? We might have done one of those, Abby. I mean, I can always go back to it. We can always talk more about it. I think I talked about that with Russ and Wally at one point because they've been in it forever. So that was good. Loving to hear about new species and stuff. I didn't know about firebrats. See, I didn't even remember we did firebrats. That was with Ryan, right? That was with Ryan Pavey. All right, see you, Katie. Yeah, I don't know. See, and it's funny, like firebrats aren't even like new to the hobby. They've been being kept for decades, but nobody knows about them. So it's a weird animal that you keep at like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Sorry for our Canadians and our anyone listening from any other country. We're talking about Fahrenheit. From heat rocks to UVB. Heat rocks. Heat rocks are the best. You know what? Lighting might be a good thing to talk about specifically. I feel like we could do, I don't think we could do a whole episode on firebrats, but the next time, I don't know if he still has them, but I think Ryan is the one that had them. Yeah, it's hard, Abby, because I don't label things very well, but it's in the description. So I think if you search, like the specifics of what we're talking about is in the description. I technically, well, lately try to title things for clickbait. So, because I feel like if you show up at this show and give it 5 minutes, you're going to stick around. That's a little cocky, but it takes 5 minutes. Nobody has 5 minutes. So that part's hard. We have talked to a couple people from different countries about termites and pill millipedes. I intend to do more of that because I think it's amazing. Because obviously there's different techniques, different styles. There's countries that are light years ahead of us. Lighting, you could definitely do a whole episode about. The lighting thing does tend to get technical. I will definitely be on your side and try, not your side, but the audience side and try to dumb it down a little bit, make it a little more relatable. Sorry, I'm looking to see if Kyle messaged me about anything here. All right. He's going potty. So, oh, Andrew's here. Hey, buddy. I have a weird drink for you picked up in Singapore. Oh, God, Sandy. I still have to order. I don't want to take the money out of the like Patreon funds. I still have to order the ranch. There's like a ranch soda and a buffalo wing soda. And I feel like doing them separately would be great, but like putting them together would be kind of hilarious. But yeah, as long as it's not as bad as Coke Dream, I'm good. As long as Coke just stops making flavors. Their flavors are so bad and they need to stop. Someone needs to tell them to stop. The new coconut Dr. Pepper, I had high hopes, and it is not good. There's a reason why there's not coconut soda. Yeah. SueMed stopping making all those lights. I'm going to try to talk to reps from, Lester's Fixins is the one. I'm going to try to talk to some reps at NARBC. We're going to do some filming. So if I don't see you right away. That's why I want to schedule like a place to meet up, maybe in the lobby or just outside in the parking lot or whatever. Because I think inside will be very distracting, and I want to film stuff. Wally and I are supposed to film some things together a little bit while we're there, but I want to talk specifically to like Zoom Ed if they're there, Pangea. See if I can do that. I want to try to schedule it ahead of time and not be like, hey, I've got this many followers. Do you want to do an interview real quick, like 5 minutes or whatever? And get into their heads a little bit. I think Zoom Ed does a lot of. They're like the intro guys to keeping things right. I feel like. Am I saying that wrong? Am I thinking of the wrong company? I feel like Zoom Ed's the one that's like, they're almost there. They're almost there. If you want to spend the money with Zoom Ed, you can get good stuff. So, yeah. I don't know that Kyle's coming back. So, I think that'll be about it tonight, guys. I think we did a good hour. We did give away some really expensive pods in like 3 minutes. Linear UVBs. I'll have to check those out. I want to get more, better lighting on Bingo when we move. So the lights that she has now, she has a UVB that was on this morning, but it's like a little bulb. It's not great. They burn out so damn fast, or they just like lose their powers. That's the hardest thing. That's the biggest hurdle, I think, for me keeping reptiles is the lighting. Everything else is pretty easy, but the lighting is so technical and so. I just love this setup. It's so janky and hillbillied, but I love this setup. She does so well. Sandy's a good grandma for my Bingo. But I think that's it, guys. Let's do this again next week. Well, Tuesday, actually, in a couple days. So we're gonna be talking about leeches. So if you like leeches, or if you don't, come on by and we'll talk about them. So I'm gonna work on the thumbnail right now. So I love you guys. We have our Luch. We have our Patreon. We have our fourthwall.com for merch. We're working on some more merch. We're gonna be getting. I'm kind of going to be making designs that are kind of specifically for me, but you're welcome to get into it if you want. But they're kind of for me to get made cheap and well. I like the quality of their stuff. I'm going to try to bring some t-shirts with me to NARBC. We're going to see what the wife lets me do with budget. I'd like to bring 4, just XLs. So it should be 2X, right? 2X. So like a nighty shirt maybe, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe just some caps or something. But there's a really dope jean jacket on there with a stitched Isopods logo. I really want that. It's not cheap, but it's really well made, really good looking. So, and then we got to get some crop tops for some of the ladies. So, watching UFC card fight. I saw they postponed the fight with Tyson and that YouTuber. Sad. I want to see that. Oh, Jake Paul. I want to see that guy take a shot in the ribs from Tyson and not explode. But anyway, next week, leeches. We're going to be talking to Russ soon. We're going to be talking to Wally again soon. We're going to be, who else? We're doing an on-site to do outdoor, keeping your reptiles outdoors for the season, usually summer, probably spring and fall too. There's going to be multiple setups for that. We're going to do that live on site and do that show. Hopefully I can get a better tablet setup for that because mine is not good, but we'll see what we can do. I think that's all we have planned right now. And then NARBC will be right at the tail end of that. So we'll do that, and then we might take a week or 2 off. So, but thanks for showing up tonight, guys. I hope you had a good time. I know it got a little weird, and it was a weird episode. It was kind of impromptu. It was super impromptu. So I'm glad you came. I'm glad you guys got to be here. So we'll see you next Tuesday coming up, and it's like a couple days away. So have a good week, and know you are loved.